And good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Today's anything goes days. I just felt that I was to address any questions that you guys have, either here live or afterwards when you see the replay. And then I said to Spirit, well, what did you want me to talk about? What is it that's pressing on people's minds? And one of the things was, how do you get up every morning and be your best self? Because I'm telling you, there's days when I get up and the energy is so heavy, and I'm talking empaths here and sensitives, when the energy is so heavy that you just want to hide under the covers. You just want to crawl back into bed or not even get out of bed and just go like, what the heck is going on? Why do I feel so heavy? Why do I feel so depressed? Why do I feel like there's something impending that's going to happen? Yeah, guys, this is crazy energy. And if you're an empath and you're in here right now, hey, raise your hand, let me know. Or a sensitive, or you just feel things that you don't understand. So, one of those mornings happens quite a lot to people, where they get up and they don't want to get up, or they're in bed and they don't want to get out of bed, and they don't understand why. They had a good night's sleep, probably. They didn't have very vivid dreams, which is very rare these days not to have vivid dreams, but they're just feeling an oppression type of energy. That you? I know that was me this morning. I did my usual, got up and sat down in the bed and laid down for a minute, and I did a static hold, which is a really cool thing to ground your body and get really sort of centered in where you are and who you are and what your intention is. And I went, what am I getting up for today? And I mean, I love life. I love getting up and I love playing because I play all day long. But this morning was like, what the heck's going on? And then I realized there's something impending about to break, and it'll be in December, something big. And I felt it for a while. I felt it coming, but I had the clarification this morning that it would be around the Christmas holidays. So, which leads me back to, how do you get moving through the day knowing that you're an empathic, you're a sensitive, and that things are going to happen? Things are going to happen that you have no control of. And I'm sorry, I'm looking for chat here. I'll just stick it up there if it comes in. And so how do you maneuver through the day knowing that things aren't right? Things don't feel right. Things haven't been right, not only for thousands of years, but in the past 2 years, things haven't been right. And how do you go about your day? So that was the question I asked this morning. I said, what do I need to know? What's going on in the universe that I need to know about? And of course, the answer was, wait, right? And it wasn't even an answer, just like a pause. I will know when I know that when I know. So I get up and I do my usual lemon water in the morning, and then my celery juice, following the medical medium lifestyle. And then it started to come to me that something is impending to happen on this planet, and we're going to be impacted by it. But how we need to stay in a positive lane, no matter what, how we need to retain our sovereignty, how we need to remain autonomous, and how we need to put that energy into something other than the depressive impending thing that's going to happen. You know what I mean? And I mean, this has been felt over and over through the years as we started this heavy-duty ascension process. And I felt it many times. And sure enough, the timing was dead on. And then something would happen. And I'll go, oh, God, that's why. That's what I was feeling. So I'm feeling it. And that's okay. So then the question lies, well, Judy, don't you just want to go back to bed and hide your head and sleep the day away? No, because I know it's not my energy. Here's the empathic part. I'm picking this up. I'm picking this up from the universal consciousness, and it's not necessarily mine. It is partly mine because I'm part of the universe, but it's not mine to handle. What is mine to handle is myself, my soul, and how I'm going to show up for myself today. And I actually wasn't going to do a live because I thought, I'm just not in the right frame of mind. And then it was like, anything goes. What do you want to ask? And all of a sudden, Spirit said, just tell them how you woke up this morning. Talk to the people, because when there's empathics and sensitives that are going to listen to this, they're going to understand. They're going to totally understand. And if you're one of them, please comment in here, whether it's now or watching the replay, because I want to connect with you. I love connecting with like-minded people. So how do we maneuver through the day? Good question. Because the day brings its own challenges, right? If there's no sunshine, if it's snow, if it's cold, if one of your dogs has to go to the vet today, like mine does, my little puppy, something's wrong with her eye. We think we know what it is, but it's just a matter of going there and feeling that she's going to feel upset. You know, she's a sensitive dog. Wonder why I attracted a sensitive dog, huh? Yeah, really. So how do we go about our day knowing all these things are here, and they're not always the greatest things to deal with, right? So taking your dog to the vet is not a happy thing. But here's what I do with this. First of all, I know that everything happens for the highest good of myself, my dog, and the world. I know that because I put positive intentions forth. I live what I say, and I feel and live each day what comes to heart. So in other words, I'm walking my talk. I already know what's wrong with Lily's eye. We discussed it on the phone. It's not a biggie. It's not going to hurt her. It may be discomforting to put a drop in. It may just be discomforting and disconcerting to have a veterinarian look at you and hold you, and she's not used to that. But I can calm her energy. So this is how I go through my day. I logically look at the situation and start to break it down. But how can I get happy and positive about what's happening today? And not only that, I'm going for a walk in nature. I shouldn't have said that word too loud. WALK, in nature, with the Chihuahuas, because it's not too cold. I'll put winter coats on them because they're not winter dogs, right? And getting back to nature is what helps grounds me and puts me in a headspace. So back to the question, how do I go through the day without it being pure, high, positive, wonderful, joyful energy? I make it. I turn things around. I turn the situation. Logically, I think about it, and then intuitively, I master it. And then, guess what? Everything turns out perfectly well. And not only that, the mystery of what's about to unfold. All right, I will briefly talk about this. The mystery of the impending thing that's going to happen. On the surface, it's horrible. And in its depth, it's horrible. But the outcome and the reasons why it's happening is absolutely beautiful. And I know I shouldn't have said that without having more time to talk about it, but I can talk about it again in the next video. But I did want to read something out of Manifest Your Desires by Abraham Hicks. I have been following Esther and Jerry Abraham Hicks for like over 20 years now. They helped me understand the basics of how the energy works on the planet. So I'm going to intuitively just pick a page. There we go. Here we go. If you were driving your vehicle at 100 miles an hour and you hit a tree, you would experience a very big crash. However, if you were to hit the same tree while your vehicle was traveling just 5 miles an hour, the outcome would be considerably different. See the speed of your vehicle like the power of your desire. In other words, the more you want something, or the longer you have been focusing on your desire, the faster the energy moves. The tree, in our analogy, represents the resistance, or the condictory. I say this word all the time. Thoughts that may be present. The thoughts that don't match up with the thoughts that may be present. How perfect this ties in with what I've just been talking about, right? Like how you change up. Like I'm not going 100 miles an hour today when I woke up about, oh, this impending thing's going to be terrible and it's going to ruin my life. It's going to ruin everybody's life. The world's going to change. Oh, my dog has to go to the vet. Now I'm worried. I'm not going 100 miles an hour about all of that. I slowed it right down to pretty much a stop. That's what I love to do. And that's what I love to teach you how to do, because maneuvering through this life takes a skill set. It takes not only some logic, but it takes tons of intuition and a connection to your higher power and tools that you've never used before. I love to help you do that. So in the meantime, I'm going to head on out of here. I got to get ready for my beautiful WALK. Be blessed. I'm going to post a couple of links down here of courses that I have running about maneuvering through challenging times and preparing to breeze through the holiday season, and an email sign up as well so that you can connect with me. Don't forget to click to get the notifications about all my lives. Be blessed, everybody. Thank you for being here. And again, let me know if you're in